Welcome to World Famous Actors and Singers, the channel where we tell the life stories of the greatest names in cinema and music around the globe. If you are not subscribed yet, take a second to hit that button, because today we're going to talk about an actor who is impressing the entire world with his talent. A Brazilian who conquered Hollywood, shined at Cannes, and is now being mentioned as a strong contender for the Academy Awards. We are talking about Wagner Moura. Recently, Wagner Moura's name returned to the spotlight in the pages of Variety, one of the most respected entertainment magazines in the world. The publication listed the Brazilian actor as one of the main bets for the 2026 Academy Award for Best Actor, thanks to his performance in the film The Secret Agent, directed by Kleber Mendonça Filho. This mention alone already places Wagner among giants like Jesse Plemons, Dwayne Johnson, Oscar Isaac, and Timothée Chalamet. And even though the race has no clear favorite yet, the fact that a Brazilian is part of this conversation is already a huge milestone. But before we dive deeper into the Oscar buzz, it is important to understand who Wagner Moura is, where he came from, and how he became one of the most respected artists on the planet. Wagner Manisoba de Moura was born in Salvador, Brazil on June 27, 1976, but grew up in Rodelas, a small town in the countryside of Bahia. His childhood was deeply connected to nature and constant moves due to his father's career as a military officer. He grew up in a simple environment, but one that shaped his worldview in powerful ways. His interest in theater began during his youth, when he joined local plays in Salvador. Around that time, he met lifelong friends and partners such as Lázaro Ramos and Vladimir Bricha. His passion for acting quickly translated into opportunities, and by the early 2000s, he was already part of important Brazilian productions, including Carandiru, which gained strong attention from critics and audiences. But it was in 2007 that everything changed. Wagner Moura became a national phenomenon by playing Captain Nascimento in the film Elite Squad. The impact was massive, turning the movie into an instant classic. The sequel, Elite Squad 2, cemented his position as one of the greatest Brazilian actors of all time. The iconic lines from his character crossed borders, and Wagner gained international recognition. Hollywood soon came calling. In 2013, he starred alongside Matt Damon and Jodie Foster in the sci-fi blockbuster Elysium. It was his first Hollywood role, and critics praised his performance. 2 years later, he landed one of the most defining roles of his career, Pablo Escobar on Netflix's Narcos. His portrayal was so powerful, it earned him international acclaim and nominations for major awards, including the Golden Globe. From that point forward, Wagner Moura was no longer just a successful Brazilian actor, he was a global name. He showed the world that Latin American actors could take on complex roles without being limited to stereotypes. Always mindful of representation, Wagner uses his career to open doors for other Latino talents in Hollywood. And now, in 2025, he has written another historic chapter. Wagner Moura became the very first South American actor to win the Best Actor award at the Cannes Film Festival thanks to his performance in The Secret Agent. This groundbreaking achievement immediately fueled speculation. Could Wagner Moura also become the first Brazilian actor to win an Academy Award? The Secret Agent is set in the 1970s and follows Marcelo, a technology specialist trying to escape a mysterious past, only to discover that his hometown Recife is far from being the safe haven he imagined. The film mixes politics, suspense, and human drama, giving Wagner the perfect stage to display his depth and intensity as an actor. His performance has been hailed worldwide, and the movie itself is already on the radar not only for Best Actor, but also for Best Original Screenplay and Best International Feature Film. This moment represents the peak of a career built with dedication, bold choices, and extraordinary talent. Wagner Moura is not only Capitão Nascimento, nor only Pablo Escobar. He is living proof that a Brazilian actor can shine on the world stage and compete shoulder to shoulder with Hollywood's biggest stars. Off-screen, Wagner leads a private life with his family, splitting time between Salvador, Rio de Janeiro, and Los Angeles. He is a devoted father, a loyal friend to fellow actors like Lázaro Ramos and Vladimir Bricha, and also a human rights activist. Passionate about music, he has even been the lead singer of a band, proving his versatility and down-to-earth personality. Today, the world looks at Wagner Moura with admiration and respect. He is more than just an actor from Brazil. He is an ambassador of Latin American culture in global cinema. From the small town of Rodelas to Cannes, and now standing at the gates of the Academy, his journey inspires anyone who dreams of breaking barriers and achieving the impossible. And that is why Wagner Moura's name today stands alongside the greatest icons in cinema, because he has proven that talent, when combined with authenticity, can transcend borders. Whether or not he wins the Oscar in 2026, one thing is already certain: Wagner Moura has earned his place in the history of world cinema. Thank you for watching this video here on World Famous Actors and Singers. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a like, and stay tuned for our next story. See you next time.